Howdy everyone, petedaddy here. Like a complete fool, I forgot to turn my microphone on for this recording, so try to picture this like a bad lip reading or something like that while I'm going crazy in the bottom of the screen. However, I am doing a pretty awesome Weekend League challenge where I'm going to open up 11 85-90 Team of the Season player packs, make a team, take them into Weekend League and see if I can win a match. But before we begin, if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. The main thing I was concerned about here was I going to pack a goalkeeper or anything like that. So we open up our very first pack. And lo and behold, what do we get? I'm going to spoil the surprise a little bit. I kind of remember this one. A lot of them I've already forgot, but we do get a goalkeeper from our very first pack. It's only an 85 rated card, but I was pretty happy just to get a goalkeeper because I didn't know. I mean, we have done challenges before where we had a right back as a goalkeeper, but then I get a little concerned. Am I going to get like 11 goalkeepers or something like that? So it kind of works out a little bit, but now we've got a Swedish right back. We're getting Hierro, the MLS right back. I was pretty happy with that because that is a pretty solid card overall. I will also say these 85-90 Team of the Season player packs are epic. I highly recommend completing as many of these as you can. They are great for fodder. Next, we're getting a striker from the Eredivisie. One of my favorite names of all time, Giakoumakis. So Giakoumakis joining all through. The one good thing about me not returning on the microphone is I did get to trim a lot of the fat from this video, so make it a little bit quicker going back to back on the pack openings. Let's see who else I get. Yeah, I kind of remember this. We have another one getting another striker. So that's a little bit of a concern when you don't know what you're opening, but we're getting Socrates. So we've got two strikers, a right back, and a goalkeeper so far. Getting to our next pack here. Let's see what we end up with. Like I said, I've completely forgotten what we've even packed. Okay, Turkey, left mid. I believe this one is his name Yuck. So another 85 rated Yuck joining the squad. He didn't match up with anything that we had already packed, but that's just part of the challenge. Who knows if we're going to end up with 10 chemistry or 100 chemistry by the end of it. Getting another flag. Here's where we get something a little nice. Inter Milan, center back, Skriniar joining the club. 89 rated. Now, the one downside to getting a Serie A player or from the top 5 leagues, there weren't many in that 85-90 range from each league, so could be a little hard to link. Brazilian flag, CM. We come back with another top 5 league pool. One of the best ones we could get. Lucas Paqueta, 90 rated, very strong card. Does a little bit of everything. 90s, I believe, in all category except defending. So just a very, very nice card. And even the defending on the Paqueta card is not bad. I believe it's 78. Italian flag, right mid. So we actually, I believe there were only 2 Serie A cards. Now, there may have been something from the community team of the season that I'm not remembering, but getting Berardi and Skriniar. Now, remember I was talking about that maybe I could put him in a 3 at the back because to link a center back to a right mid, you have to go with a 3 at the back. Now we get the Denmark center back from the island, and he is not going to match up to anything. Sviatchenko. He doesn't match up to anything we have, so I'm kind of a little worried about what type of Kim we're going to end up with at the end of all of this because we've gotten so many different things, but ultimately that is part of the challenge. Spanish flag, right wing back from Sporting. We get Pedro Porro for our next one. Another really solid card, but again, not really matching up to much of what we have. I believe we had one other Liga NOS card at that point with Seferovic. This is all new to me. It's kind of funny watching this back when you don't remember. Dutch flag against center back. Okay, I remember this now. So we get Daily Blend. So we probably, I think we had the most Eredivisie. I believe we had 3 Eredivisie players overall. We had the keeper, we had Blend, and we had Giakoumakis. So ultimately, this is what I ended up going with. I put it into a 3-4-2-1. I was toying between this and a 4-3-3. However, with the 4-3-3, you didn't have as many people on 7, and this one we do have to sacrifice some people. Like we've got Hierro at 1 and Pedro Porro at 2. However, our main attackers, Giakoumakis and Berardi and Seferovic, are all on a decent chem. Now, Tinnerholm, you can see here, has a massive deduction to his ratings being on 1 chem, so that was a little bit of a challenge. But someone like Berardi, who was on 7, gets an increase. I did put Catalyst chem styles on everyone just to try to help out as much as possible with pace. But, you know, we're just ready to go into a match, and we're going up against a pretty massive squad. They've got Festival of Football, Vinicius, and Acuna, Moments, Cantona. I mean, a pretty solid squad. End of an era, Sergio Ramos. The only thing you can say is, thankfully, it's not Team of the Season Varane. But other than that, just absolutely epic squad that we're going against. We're going to have to be on our toes if we're going to be able to tackle this challenge. So we're kicking off. And the other good thing about me kind of doing a voiceover on this, I can kind of show a little bit more of my build-up play. So you can see how I'm trying to control the ball in the middle of the midfield, making smart, short, safe passes. You want to really control the ball. And we get the run. We get Giakoumakis breaking free. I was really excited for Giakoumakis. I'm pretty sure I'm pledging my firstborn son right there to Giakoumakis. Was so happy with his run, and him burying that chance for us looked absolutely epic. Now here we go on the free kick, trying to do a little bit of a free kick routine. We've got Lucas Paqueta trying to bang it in, and we get it saved. That would have been nice to have the 2-goal advantage. We're into the second half now, again, showing some of the build-up play, how you can, again, see here, we're just trying to make those smart, safe passes, and that's one of the things, if you ever try to do a challenge like this, or even if you're just playing someone, you know, I hear people say all the time, well, my team doesn't match up to their team. Well, you can do these same types of techniques, you know, these fundamentals of FIFA never go out of style, so, you know, just those things. And Giakoumakis, again, buries one in. He had a directional nutmeg that took about 25 seconds to get off. But while we had swung the ball around, now that's probably the big thing there. We moved the ball from side to side, ended up Giakoumakis 1v1 versus the center back, able to get that directional nutmeg off and take care of business. Now here's one I paused. Now take a look at this. What's so important in FIFA 21? Through balls. Notice I switched to the back center back, did not panic, got in his lane. Now we're on attack. So he had a decent chance there. We defended well, switched to the last man back, ran with it, recognized the threat. Now we're in control of the game. Now we're moving. Now we've got to take advantage of the transition of the counter. Now one thing there, I think a lot of people would pull the trigger on that pass that won the through ball. I did not, because we're trying to control the game. Now, if I was trailing by 2, I maybe would have pulled the trigger there, but I'm waiting for better opportunities. Again, just notice we're controlling the game. We're not giving our opponent a chance here. Then we get the big run from Paqueta, lay it off to Paqueta, and with a 3-goal advantage at the 80th minute mark, that's pretty much going to wrap up the game. We do get a free kick routine here at the end. I decided to pass it on in to Berardi. The Italians are just on fire right now, so just get the ball to Berardi. Let them shoot. Let them dominate, because the Italians are taking care of business at the Euros. Now our opponent is just kind of hanging out. They're conceding the match, so it looks like we're going to get the win, which was very epic again. Like I said, if you're ever interested in doing a challenge like this, just focus on the fundamentals of FIFA. That is something that will translate to every single FIFA. Good passing, waiting for the right opportunity, not forcing things, being smart defensively. And if you take a look at our in-game match ratings, Paqueta came through with a 10.0, Giakoumakis came through with a 9.7, but you're just getting everyone involved. And another thing, if you're doing something like this as well, you know, I tried to manually control Tinnerholm a lot, because he was the one that had the biggest decline in his rating, so he's going to have the least AI support. So I want to be the one manually controlling Tinnerholm, because he's not going to be in the best position, so I can manually put him where I want to go. So it was pretty epic getting that 4-0 win. And if you look at our passing stats at the bottom right, pass accuracy was 93%. And that's something I always say this, I've stressed this a lot. If you're ever having any trouble in a match, look at your pass accuracy. That is what's indicating how well are you taking advantage of the ball, how well are you taking advantage of your opportunities, are you controlling the match. But anyways, guys, this was so much fun. I had a lot of fun doing this. I love doing these weekend league challenges. If you're new here, please make sure to subscribe down below. But I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.